Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here and welcome back for another video. In this video, I'm gonna show you what I've been doing over the past 6 weeks to blow my biceps up, all right? If you've been watching this last bulk series, I'm currently trying to build up some of my weaker body parts. So what I mentioned in the last video that I just uploaded is 2 of my weaker body parts are my biceps and my lats. So in this video, I'm gonna explain some of the things you can do if one of those is your weak body part. Here's the thing, when it comes to building arms, man, triceps make up 2/3 of the overall arm size. I've naturally got bigger triceps. When I was younger, I wanted to really grow the measuring tape. I wanted to hit 19-inch arms. So I put a lot of effort, a lot of energy, prioritized building my triceps. But one thing I did do is neglect the biceps, because here's the thing, although the biceps are a pretty muscle, it's that little ball that sits right here, it doesn't really do a whole lot for stretching the tape. So especially if all you're doing is doing a bunch of bicep curls, which I've been training for over 30 years, so back in the day, that's typically the only thing I would do for my biceps. Here's what I've been focusing on now. Now I really want to maximize the peak of my bicep. When it comes to biceps, biceps are 2 different muscles. You got the short head of the biceps, which make up the inside of the ball, and you also have the long head right out here, which is gonna add to the thickness of the bicep. Not only that though, you've got the brachialis, which sits right underneath this long head. And when you work the brachialis, you work the long head as well, then it's going to lift the bicep and give you a really good peak. So when you add to the peak, you can actually stretch the tape. If you got a weak body part, I always recommend adding frequency. Don't just hit it 1 time a week. What I'm currently doing is I'm working my biceps twice a week. I've got biceps 1 day, I rest 2 days, then do biceps again. So here's the other thing I'm doing. I'm not doing the exact same exercises for both workouts. I've got 2 different workouts. One's designed to really focus on the peak, the other is overall mass. So I'm going from workout A, the first part of the week, to workout B, the second part of the week. Then next week comes around, I go back to A. So that's what I'm doing, A and B. And I'm actually doing an 8-week bicep training program. I'm not neglecting everything else. If you watched my last video, the tip that I gave you is if you've got strong body parts, scale back on those strong body parts and allow all of the effort for this bulk phase or the growth phase to go into bringing up the weak body parts, which is what I'm doing. So like I mentioned earlier, my triceps are naturally bigger. I'm not doing a whole lot for my triceps right now. I'm doing about 9 total sets and I'm working them once a week. I'm about to get into the bicep exercises, but here's what I want you to realize. I'm doing 3 sets of each exercise. So each workout, I'm doing 3 different bicep exercises. I'm doing 3 sets of each. So that's 9 total sets with each workout. I'm doing that twice a week. So over the course of a full week, I'm stimulating my biceps with 18 different total sets. So 9 sets in workout A, 9 sets in workout B. So that's the point I want to get across to you guys. Now here's what I'm currently doing. I am starting my movement with a elbow back drag curl. So you'll see, if you haven't done drag curls, it's a really good exercise that's really going to work on the upper part of the bicep and really focus on bringing out the peak. You don't really need to go really heavy if you've never done these before. Once you get the hang of it, once you understand what you're supposed to be doing, then you can start creeping up in weight. But initially, focus on keeping those elbows back, and all you're doing is driving the dumbbells up along your body. You don't want to bring them away from your body. You want to keep them as close to your body as you can. Bring them up, drive them up your body, and drag them right back down your body. And I typically like to shoot for 10 to 12 repetitions with this exercise. So I'm starting with this exercise with workout A. So I'm gonna give you my first workout and then we'll go into my second workout. Once you've done your 3rd set, then you're gonna move on to a cross body dumbbell curls. I like these a lot. When you go across the midline of your body, that natural rotation is actually gonna help you with that long head development. So you're gonna go nice and slow. Here's another key point though. When you're doing your biceps, make sure you keep your chest out, shoulders back. You don't want to bring your shoulders in front of your body. Keep those back and really focus on that full range of motion. Also, at the top of the movement with each of these curls, make sure you're rotating. It's called supination. Supinate that wrist as hard as possible at the top of each rep to really bring out that peak contraction. All right, you're gonna alternate and shoot for 12 to 15 reps here. You don't wanna go really heavy. This is straight hypertrophy. We're gonna put a lot of blood into the biceps with this exercise and really focus on stretching out the biceps. Now we're gonna focus on the brachialis that I mentioned earlier, and again, more long head work. So this is gonna be a standard dumbbell hammer curl. Hammer curls, basically you're just keeping your palms facing each other. Also, same situation, chest out, shoulders back, slow and controlled with each rep. Really focus on squeezing the biceps at the top and a nice full stretch at the bottom. So basically when you get to the bottom of these reps, really contract the triceps. If you're flexing the tricep at the bottom, that's gonna give you a full stretch of the bicep. Try to do that with each rep. All right, so this is gonna be workout 1. With the hammer curls, I like to shoot for 10 to 12 reps. So again, 3 sets. You're doing the 9 total sets for the workout, but 10 to 12 reps with the hammer curls. So that's workout A or workout 1. Later in the week, when you get ready to work biceps again, we're gonna do something totally different. So I really want you to focus on a close grip dumbbell curl. Here's the key points with the dumbbell curl. Bring the dumbbells in together and keep them pressed together. Press together and nice full range of motion. However, you're gonna notice a shorter range of motion here. So you're not gonna be able to stretch near as deep at the bottom of the movement because you're keeping the dumbbells pressed together. I want you to keep the tension on the biceps. Also, your shoulders will slightly come forward. Still keep that chest out. Try to draw the shoulders back as much as you can without separating the dumbbells. But because you're bringing the dumbbells in together, it's naturally gonna draw the shoulders slightly forward, which is why I'm putting these at the beginning of the workout and not the end. All right, so really focus on about 12 to 15 reps here. A little bit higher reps. We really wanna get that blood and the lactic acid into the biceps. Once you got your biceps warmed up, once you got some blood, now we're gonna get into the next exercise. This is gonna be a full stretch. This is gonna be a dumbbell incline curl. So to fully stretch your biceps, you need to get your arms behind your back. Get your arms behind your body, and that is gonna allow for a full stretch of the bicep. Dumbbell incline curls are one of my favorite exercises. So the one key point I wanna make with this exercise is on the way up, when you're bringing the dumbbells up, don't allow your forearms to go forward or your elbows to go forward. Keep your elbows behind your body throughout the full repetitions. All right, so we're gonna be shooting for about 10 to 12 repetitions with this exercise. And again, keep those elbows behind your body. That's gonna allow gravity to constantly pull down on those dumbbells, and it's gonna constantly give you that peak tension that we're looking for with the bicep work. We're gonna go into the last exercise, and this is a spider curl. So you're still gonna use the incline bench. One thing I wanna point out with the spider curls now, you'll notice when I start the movement, I get my arms forward. I shift my shoulders forward slightly. That just allows you to place tension on the biceps. I like you to keep them there as opposed to bringing them straight down. I like to lift forward with my shoulders slightly, keep them in that position at the bottom of every rep, and really bring out that peak contraction at the top by supinating that grip again. Bringing the pinkies higher than the thumbs. That is peak supination. If you do that, you're really gonna feel the skin stretching on those biceps. And this, you wanna shoot higher reps again. So I'm shooting 12 to 15 reps with this exercise. So workout 2 or workout B is a little bit higher reps and 3 different types of movements. We're going with the full stretch, full peak contraction. So you're gonna alternate between these each week over the course of about 8 weeks. So 8 weeks, really focus on maximizing every single rep. That's the key with bicep work. It's not lifting heavier weight, it's basically staying within the hypertrophy rep range. You'll notice 10 to 15 reps is where we're staying. That's optimizing your hypertrophy, your muscle growth. You're gonna stay there, slow and controlled with each repetition, and really focus on that peak contraction at the top and the full stretch at the bottom of every rep of every exercise to maximize these next 8 weeks when you're really focused on bringing out the bicep growth. But anyways, if you have any questions, man, about any of these exercises or this video at all, comment below and let me know. Give me a thumbs up and let me know you like the video as well. That being said, that's all that I got, man. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.